afternoon and welcome to Flash. I'm David Coty. We are here today at the head office of SUNOCO, a major oil company here in Painesville. And we're here in the office of the CEO, Mr. Elliott, McIntosh. Welcome to Flashman, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Coty.
Thank you. Well, we are here to, first of all, know you better and to know much about the entity. I have known this entity now for close to a year. In fact, this is why I buy my products. From the time I got to know this place and invited your management to my ELBC program, I decided to come and try the oil. And from the time I put it in my car for the first time and in my generator, I haven't changed. In fact, there was a program here where you will have your signing ceremony with the drivers' union.
Transporting, correct.
Transporting, okay. Transporting. So when I came that day, I made a remark and I said the same thing. I said, I have been going for 3-4 months now with this oil, and since then, I'm still in it. So I'm here to see you today. First of all, I would like you to please introduce yourself to the public. Who is Mr. McIntosh?
Thank you very much, Mr. Coty. Thanks for having me. My name is Elliott McIntosh, the country representative appointed by SUNOCO to represent them in Liberia. So SUNOCO is an iconic lubricant company that comes from the United States of America since 1886. And it's a great opportunity for the Liberian people to benefit from this product overall. So we are doing everything possible to ensure that the Liberian people understand what our agenda is all about.
Thank you. Sometimes people like to go a little farther by saying something about themselves. This is not compulsory, but if you care to, tell us about your marital status, if you care to. If you don't care, we'll leave that.
I care to.
All right.
I'm married with 2 beautiful children, Calvin Linda McIntosh, Elliott Victoria McIntosh, and the name of my wife is Amelia Antoinette Jones McIntosh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, let's go step by step now. We know you're doing a lot of things here. But we'd like to start first with the oil. Tell us more about your oil. The type of oil you use here, the names, and why do you think people should come to you?
Very important, and thank you very much, Mr. Coty. SUNOCO, like I said in the beginning, I've been making oil for approximately 138 years, and a little even more. SUNOCO make oil for 50 states in the United States. They've been making oil for NASCAR for approximately 47 years, and they make oil for the U.S. government. In addition to that, they make oil for 85 different countries outside of the United States. And Liberia privileged today to have SUNOCO making oil for this country. I'm very intrigued, I'm very delighted, I'm very happy that SUNOCO is here. And in addition to that, SUNOCO makes nothing but virgin oil with high viscosity. There is nothing considered to be recycled. Majority of the products on the market are recycled products that come from China, that comes from Dubai, that comes from Turkey, and comes from Nigeria. It is an evidence. SUNOCO is the only company probably in this country that don't make anything recycled. And the product that we carry stands out 100%. This is a high performance product we carry. We carry our Superfleet product, which would be the 15W40. That product is used in both diesel and gasoline engine respectively. We also carry our Oil 50. Our Oil 50 has the same application. It goes in both diesel and gasoline. It goes for calipers, it goes for dump trucks, it goes for generator, it goes for anything, keke, a motorcycle, or anything that has movable engines. SUNOCO has the answer. And in addition to that, we have our Ultra. No one carried Ultra product in this country other than SUNOCO. They mix that high performance oil. So if you use my 5W30 or my 5W20, it takes you for approximately 4 months with still high viscosity. Nothing on this market has that application other than what SUNOCO make. We have our 5W20, has the same exact application. We also have our old W20 that would take you to almost 10,000 miles. That would pretty much almost a whole year to exhaust that application. We also have our 80W90 gear oil that will take you for extensive length of time. In addition, we have the best transmission fluid in the country. What do I mean? We have transmission fluid that will stay in your vehicle and carry you for 100,000 miles. 100,000 miles will almost take you almost 8 to 9 years. Nobody else have that product on the market besides SUNOCO and McIntosh. We also engage into spare parts on special orders. We got spot plugs.
We're going to come to that.
Okay.
That will be my next question. I would like to know, apart from the oil that you do, whether you do other things here.
Okay.
But first of all, tell the public, why did you choose Liberia?
Very good question, Mr. Cote.
Yes.
I was born in the township of Painesville. I lived in Painesville all my life. I went to the United States approximately when I was about 26 years old. I love this country so deeply. There were great opportunities for me to invest my resources in the United States. I comes from Pennsylvania, and too much opportunities. But I decided to give my contribution back to the Liberian people to be able to engage into a business, to create job opportunities, to help to alleviate some of the hardship from government employment, where I can employ certain amount of Liberians to benefit from what I'm into at the moment. So besides this lubricant arrangement, I also have a huge property on Tower Hill.
We're going to come to that.
Okay.
Let's remain on this issue first of all. You're coming back.
Okay.
Most people, including me, are proud of you
Thank you.
for the fact that people come from America to come and find jobs. They want to be ministers, they want to be this, they want to be that. When you chose not to come to look for jobs, but to create jobs.
Correct.
Now, tell us about your staff here. Do you have staff that we can rely on to do the job?
100%, Mr. Cote. My staff.
I'm talking about customer service.
Yes. Our customer service is terrific. They are trained to relate to our customers. We do a survey on how the customer service is being done on a week by week, day by day, month by month basis. Now, all the information I received, and some of the people are coming are people who I know, some of them are friends, people try to reach out to me, send me emails, tell me they like my facility, they like my services, they want my doors to remain open, and want, sort of good things. And I'm very, very happy to hear all these great things about the customer service. As far as I'm concerned, I've not heard anything bad yet. And everybody who have used my product, I've never turned back.
We're going to come back to your staff in a few minutes. And I'm also going to let you know that I see a big development going out there.
Correctly.
With your permission, I would like to go and see what you're doing.
You are more than welcome.
Yes. Well, please tell us, first of all, about some of the services you offer here. Apart from selling oil, the different types of gasoline, diesel, this and that good oil. Like I just told you from the beginning, I too use your oil in my generator, in my car. Apart from that, what other services do you offer here? What other items do you sell here?
Thank you. It's very important. In addition to our product with the SUNOCO, I was able to negotiate one of the biggest companies in the United States that make plugs called Autolites. And the reason being is a lot of the plugs that is sold, spark plugs that sell for cars, locally, are bad plugs. And bad plugs can cause a lot of problems to the vehicles. I personally went on the field, I did some survey, and I was very disappointed. So when I got back to the States, I was able to negotiate with Autolites. So now we was able to do what we call direct fit, year, make, and model of cars. If you go down to the company, and it will tell you, say, short plug and long plugs. we don't verify vehicles in that way. I think that's too isolate.
Oh, the one with
We,
thread.
with long thread and short thread. I don't understand what is long thread and short thread. What we do here is we ask you for your year, make, and model of your vehicle. If possible, we ask you for your VIN numbers. And we put those information in the system, and the system tells us exactly what you should have. And when that information comes out, we go through our inventory and be able to select the plugs that you have. Majority of the plugs you carry will take you for more than 3 years. Because the thing is that I'm concerned we are not here to take money from the public on a false pretext. We are here to do genuine business. I'm a true Liberian and I want to make a difference on the Liberian market. I'm not here to exploit the Liberian people. I'm here to give contribution to the country.
You just brought something to my mind. Your oil lasts a little longer.
Too long.
Than the normal ones.
Correct, yes.
Will you be able to make profit if you have the oil stay so long like that?
Well, it's not the matter of profit. Profit right now is not what I'm thinking about. What my focus is to give back to Liberia. If I make 20 cents on a gallon, I'm gratified. At the moment, I'm not making anything much. But I want the Liberian people to know that I love this country and I will give my contribution tremendously, no matter what. I'm in a position to save entities millions of dollars. Because there is nowhere in the world that people change oil repetitiously, like Liberia. The keke guys change oil every week, every 2 weeks. Government vehicles send their cars to these xenophobians and they're building government humongously. Government don't even know what they're putting in the vehicles. At the end of the day, they change oil every month, 12 times a year. Under my application, it's going to be 3 times a year, 4 times a year, and government will have 8 months and 7 months interval of oil change. So I'm encouraging the government. I'm here to save government millions. The money that they are wasting out there can go into healthcare. The money they are wasting out there can go into road connectivities. The money they are wasting out there can go into education. And there are so many other applications that our money could be used into rather than taking it and giving it to these guys. Most of the things they do, they're building government for spare parts. And it proved to be big entities. Then they call these Nigerian guys right across the bridge in Claratown and buy the same fake parts and put it on government vehicles. These things does not last. And government do not have a quality control to be able to verify what is happening. This is ridiculous.
Are you getting any support from the government?
No support at all. Since this institution was established, I have been making tremendous effort day and night. I have not gotten one single help from the government.
What type of help do you need for the government?
I would like to do genuine business with the Liberian government for them to save millions to stay on the spare parts. Because if you're not using the rightful product in your car, you will always get into the spare part issues. Engine oil is very important to this application. You are using the wrong spec of oil. You are using low viscosity that will cause your car to go bad. They need to desist and use the rightful product. So take for example, LPRC is charging a Liberian business $8,000 US just for the piece of paper for importers. But LPRC does not have the ability to regulate what comes to the market. So all the products that come from Dubai, China, they got their own price. They can sell anything, anyway, anyhow. You buying 1 gallon of oil, 5 liters, for $1 in Dubai, or $1.50 in Dubai, and they bring it to Liberia and sell it for $15. Can you imagine? And you put that stuff into your car. What do you expect? Low viscosity. When the viscosity wears out, the rest of it that's going to take place will be all oil turning into water. Then it goes into your nozzles, it goes into your filters, it goes into your sensors, and eventually your engine going to shut down. If you tour these garages around here, it is so ridiculous to see hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of cars parked for the same exact thing I'm just stated.
Now, where are you located and what are your contact numbers?
My location is very conspicuous to viewers and accessible to consumers. We are on the A.B. Torber Road, adjacent the Ephraim Baptist Church by few kilometers. We have a red signboard that carries the name and the logo that says McIntosh. Our office is open 6 days a week from 8:30 to 6:30 p.m. We are open to the public. So we are too visible. We are very, very visible.
Okay. Would you like to give some contact numbers?
Yes. My contact number for my office is 0777 677 633, and the other number will be, excuse me 1 minute, I got so much number in my head it's unbelievable. Hang on a second here. And the next number will be 0880 535 508.
Okay. Are there any other branches of your entity outside Monrovia?
We have not spread outside of Monrovia yet. We are still working to spread out entirely in the Montserrat arrangement. We have a contract with the transport union in Nimba, Grand Bassett, and the Kitman region. They are, they see the vision, they welcome the vision, and they decide to be a full participant. So we give them an opportunity and we're working along with them because we don't have the ability to reach out to all these taxi drivers and these truck drivers. So we try to minimize on the time we will have to go out there to do it. So we just pushing this responsibility, and they are working, in their own confinement. They are working, and they're doing everything possible to ensure, because why? They know what this product stands for. So take for example, the purchase. I had an opportunity to speak to a couple of the guys who runs the NEMA. They buy the oil, put it in the truck, runs to the NEMA, they come back, they got to change it. Under my arrangement, that would not be the case. So they're just wasting resources. These, the motorcyclists, I have conversations with them most of the time. You change the oil every week, every 2 weeks.
That's the next point I'm coming to. Is your oil, or are the different oils that you have only good for vehicles, or they're good for other things like generators and KK and motorbikes?
Mr. Coach, thanks for asking. That's a very brilliant question. The product we carry goes on every application. So we have what we consider to be the super fleet. The super fleet oil that we have will go on anything that has an engine. Every countries that make engines comes in the universality arrangement. It's a treaty signed with every company to make engine. So the people who sells the product are not the ones that make engines. So take for example, a man bring a motorcycle from India. Then he tells you, use this oil. He's not the manufacturer of the KK. He's not the manufacturer of the motorcycle. He encourages you to use bad oil where you will come back to him over and over and again. And so basically you're just on the street working for these guys. That's why it appears to me. So if you use my product, you will not be subjected to that slavery. There will be a great relief. So you change your oil every 3 months. And you will change your oil 4 times a year rather than you changing oil every 2 weeks. It's so disingenuous, it's so ridiculous, and why should Liberians be living in their own country as a dystopian? This is ridiculous, and I frown over the idea.
Mr. McIntosh, if it meets your approval, I would like to get outside there.
Most definitely.
We see some new development going on.
Thank you.
Like I told you, I have been here many times to buy my oil and things. But I want you to let us know, tell the public what you're doing out there.
Thank you very much.
We're not going to take a break. We're just going out. So we are now walking outside the office and see other things that are being done here by Mr. McIntosh.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're getting outside the office. Now this is the inside part of the office. Let's take some. You can see for yourself. His manager's office is on this side.
Yeah, that is Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
Can I have your permission real quick? Mr. Kuti here.
This is the manager's office. Mr. Kwachi Yakobo Johnson. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, I'm sorry.
Good afternoon.
Fine. We did not come to interview you today, but we'd like to talk to you briefly.
Okay.
Welcome to Flashpoint for the third time.
Thank you, Mr. Kuti.
Even though this time we're coming to you, you came to us in studio, we are here to you today.
Thank you.
So how is everything going so far?
Yeah, welcome to operations.
Yeah.
We try to put this together for the Liberian people. I'm sure the CEO have given you all in-depth on our operations and our expansion. So we want Liberians to benefit from all of these that we are putting together. The products are high-performing products, and we want to be able to allow government save a lot of money. We want to be able to allow families save a lot of money. So imagine if we use our product, like one of the products of the 15W40. So with other products on the market, you change oil every month. But using our products, we guarantee you that 3 to 4 months before you will change the 15W40.
I'm a testimony to that. For the past 1 year, I have been using your oil,
I told you.
and I don't even need to go anywhere else.
Okay.
So thank you very much. We are going out there to see what you're doing there.
Okay.
We may come back to you.
Yeah, I'll be here and I will join you there soon to be able to take the conversation from there.
But before we leave, how is the arrangement between you and the transport union?
Well, the transport union, the situation we have right now is marketing.
Marketing.
They want us to be able to expand our marketing program.
Okay.
So this is why we are coming up with new innovation. We have the IT specialists
Oh,
that we'll
okay.
be talking to.
Okay.
You will be helping us in this adventure. Then we're also talking to a marketing specialist, Mr. Cully,
Oh, okay.
and also
You have a lot of specialists, man.
yeah. So with the venture, it's a serious venture. So we have done too much investment, and we're not turning back. We are ready for the market.
We're not turning
I'll be
back.
out there and show you.
Please go to your Facebook now and turn into the David Coty page and keep watching what your boss may do.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
So we're going out there now to see other things that are being done here. It's a beautiful office. Beautiful office. One of the backbones to this entire thing here, you don't like to be in the forces, but you gotta be there. Your name's there.
Mr. Howard, Wellington Howard.
Okay. I have met you on many occasions,
Yes, Mr.
and you're very hospitable. That's one thing I like about you. You make people feel at home when they come here.
Yes, sir.
That's very good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, we are going out there to see the facilities out there. Notice. Okay, we are out here. This is the SUNOCO head office. And out here, a lot of things are happening. Mr. McIntosh is going to tell us exactly what's happening here. Mr. McIntosh? Mr. McIntosh, we had a nice time with you in your office.
Yes.
I asked you for your permission to let us come out here to see what you're doing here.
Thank you very much.
Like I told you in here, I have been here many, many times.
Thank you.
I've come to buy my oil for my generator and my vehicle. But I haven't seen this here before. It's a new development.
Correct,
So
yes.
please tell us about this whole new development.
Yeah, so we expanding tremendously to give to the people the opportunity to utilize our service in every capacity. So we decided to open up a full-scale workshop where we would deal with every application, oil change, engines, everything we have to sell will be applied. This is just one of our locations. We are working on other locations as time progresses. So this is one of our lifts. We got more lift coming in on our next
So what does
shipment.
this do?
This is the lift that will take the vehicles up. So let me demonstrate something real quick if you don't mind. So the car comes in on our flatbed, and then we put it up. For example,
So the flatbed is currently going up, and
Yeah, so it's going off.
So this application happens to the satisfaction of the mechanic. So when the mechanic is satisfied with the height, then he begins to work. So when that is done, then we slowly put the lift down to be able to allow the vehicle to exit when the job is done. We have both electric and air applications. So take for example, we use our electricity when there is a need to. We use our air system when there is a need to. So this is it. This is our 20-gallon oil deposit. So when the lift goes up, when the car goes up, we use this to be able to collect our lubricant, the dirty oil. So all the dirty oil comes in this tank. This is a 20-gallon tank. So we got several of them in our shop. After that, then we can be able to move this into our deposit, our waste deposit. So we have the gigantic tools.
I haven't seen this before.
Yes. Everything in this West shop was shipped from the United States of America. And this is going to be a U.S. standard.
Okay.
Just how we do it in the U.S., that's the same exact application we're going to have. And in addition to that, we're going to be able to do our own alignment. So this is the system is not on yet. We're going to get it on in the next maybe couple of hours. Okay. So we'll do all the alignments right here on our system. Because this lift is built with that application. So we have enough tools. We got tools for air. We got enough air guns and everything. We got enough tools, wrenches and everything. We don't have to go to no garage to borrow nothing. We have a lot of tools. We got tools that we don't even have in the shop. We got tools all into our spare locations. So you can see here, we have a lot of stuff to be able to work with. And we still got more stuff coming in. Just to give you a synopsis of what we have. And that's the reason why I'm trying to open up this for you to see. So these are the kind of filters that we carry. All our filters are all metal. We don't deal with anything fake. So take for example, filter plays a very important role. When the oil goes into the filters filters the oil and holds the residues. Majority of the oils on the market, majority of the filters on the market is tapered. It's not good for the engine because when the combustion process is taking place and you're dealing with paper, the oil leaks out. That can cause problems to your engine. So everything we have here comes from the U.S. and nobody else has the filter other than the McIntosh in country.
Before you go further, you showed me a lot of tools here.
Correct.
A lot of equipment.
Yes.
But do you have the expertise to manage these things?
Yes, we do. We also have.
Sometimes when you have a beautiful school building, you don't have the.
Let me bring the diagnostic machine on vehicle.
Okay. So it's a good thing to have the equipment.
Yes.
But do you have the expertise?
We do have the expertise. Unfortunately, the two individuals who should be here by now is not here. They will be en route. I'm not going to hold you up because of that, but indeed, yes, we do. We already signed a contract and we're going to have the best people to do the job. So here we have.
What's this?
This is like a vase where we need to do some adjustment on certain kind of tools, they can lock it in here and be able to use. So this is like a workshop table to be able to help them in our process. Okay. So this is like a battery charger if we need to charge our batteries or we need to do anything else, we can use this. So this, we already have this is going to be for the air conditioning. We already have the other tools to go along with this. We're going to be extracting this and be including the new spec. This is an old spec, but we're going to be putting in the new spec for that application of air conditioning. So if somebody comes and have an air conditioning problem, we should be able to fix the problem. So this is like a 3-tons jack. This has the ability to move engines from the vehicle or any hazard. So this is a very good equipment, and we'll be having on grounds to do what we have to do. So this is like this is our air system. So what we do is that we can take air anywhere in the shop. So if somebody was working over there, they need to take on something, they can use the air. Easy. Put that air machine on.
Wait a minute.
Put that air machine on. So this is like a tire balancer. So when we use this machine and extract the tires, we'll put the tires here to make sure that the tires have a balance. Just like you open the window, that's not enough. The tire must be balanced so that way your car will be on the even track. So that's the reason why we have the balance of it. But we also have the transmission link. So this link is the one that removes the transmission. So if somebody comes in our shop and has the transmission issue, if somebody has the transmission issue, you will be able to remove the transmission by using this application. So everything here pretty much is good to go. And we'll also have our oxygen. So take first, I mean, somebody come to our shop, they have muffler issues, or they want to do body work and what have you. This is the machine that we're going to use for that application. And in addition to that, we also have more equipment coming into the country on our next shipment. You see, we are certified. You can see our fire extinguishers, certified from the government. You can see the certification here. So we are prepared. We are giving our contribution to the government, but we're not getting nothing back. Nevertheless, we're not going to shy away. So we have our diagnostic machine. This machine costs a lot of money. This machine is a machine, so no guessing in this workshop. This is no try and error. We install this machine into your vehicle and it's going to tell exactly what the situation is. So you can come in and take a look. So for every information we need from your vehicle, this machine will tell us right away. And this machine alone costs almost $10,000 just for this machine. That's what it costs. You can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
We're trying to get it on a little bit.
You have reminded me about something that happened to me recently. My car was jacking.
Yeah.
And I called a mechanic to tell me what happened.
Yeah.
He said, I think you got water in the tank. And we took off the tank.
And there was no water.
We took off all the fumes.
Yes.
They checked and put it back. Still, it was jacking. He said, we need to check the plug. So, So
okay, that's a waste of time. And we don't have time to waste. So that's the reason why we was able to acquire this device. This is the same exact device they use in the United States. Put it on. The same exact device they use in the United States for diagnostics. So we truly believe that this device must be used in country. That's the reason why we acquire, because we are here and we are prepared to do business like any other businesses that is operating in this country. So we are here to do anything that has to do with automotive. We are fully ready and prepared.
And when you keep saying you need support from the government, you don't need money from the government.
No, I do not need money from the
government. You don't want the
government.
government to do business with you.
Absolutely, that's all
Because you are
required.
here to provide jobs and you're not seeking for jobs.
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. We'd like to see a warehouse. I saw certain things in there.
Okay.
If you don't mind. Yeah, it's important. I saw a lot of oil. You know, you have to show, let the public know that you're here to prepare for a job.
Prepare for business.
For business, yes. So, as you can see, the public, you see that McIntosh is prepared, and we are trying to let you see inside the warehouse to let you know they have over $300,000 worth of oil, but it needs your support. What I noticed too is that, like I said, I've been here a long time, but I have not seen this thing before. They get
Yeah, to get there, there's going to be another exit. So when vehicle comes in and gets prepared, you don't have to use the front. You got options. You can use either the side gate or use the front. Management decides on that. But we have easy access to commute back and forth.
So how many vehicles will you build at 20 at a time?
Well, you can do 4 vehicles at a time. We can do 4 at a time, depending on the specification of the work. Will determine the duration on how long the vehicle stays. I can speak to the affirmative on that because why we don't have that application at the moment. But when the vehicle comes, if somebody comes for oil change, it will take approximately 15-20 minutes they're out of here because we have all the equipment to tremendously get this thing out of our way. We're not going to waste no time. We have the air tools, we have the the electric to be able to move things. So simple things like tires, air, spark plugs, oil filters will happen expeditiously, in my opinion.
In your opinion.
Yes.
Now, everything can never be rosy everywhere.
Absolutely.
So you have some good things and some challenges. What are your challenges right now?
Well, one of my challenges is to clear out my inventory. I have to bring in more. You see, SUNOCO makes approximately 1.5 million quarts of oil on a daily basis. I don't want to hold on to inventory. I want to get the inventory as quickly as possible because I wanted to bring people the truth for the benefit. I know what the product stands for. I know the capability of the product. I know the product have no context. This product in this country has no context at all. I don't care who bring it oil from anywhere. There is no comparison to what SUNOCO makes. And people who live in the United States, who even in government, knows about this company. So there is no reason for somebody to come back to me and say, it's not true. We are on the website.
Is this why the American government is doing business with you?
Absolutely, because for the matter of fact, thanks for bringing that to my attention. The former U.S. ambassador, Michael McCarthy, was here on this premises to launch SUNOCO. And the U.S. embassy benefits from this same exact product because they do exactly what SUNOCO stands for.
So if the U.S. embassy is benefiting from your products, you expect your government to do the same.
More than likely. Where are they? They are asunder. So we still have to use this medium to communicate to the government, to the people, to the kekes, to the taxi drivers, to everybody who owns an investment in the country considered to be automobile. We are here to help them. That's what I'm here to do, is to help to improve on this market that is fragile.
I also heard that apart from this, you have other things you're doing somewhere else, like on the highway.
Yes.
What is that? What are you doing?
Before I got to this point, I brought in over $500,000 worth of equipment to process wood. That's when I acquired my property on Tower Hill. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the rightful people and the right technocrats. I had to shut that down. And just within that period, I got with SUNOCO. So I'm now focusing on SUNOCO, and in the moment I can have things saturated, I'm moving right back to Tower Hill to give the other people the opportunity for job employment.
Okay, can we see our warehouse now?
Precisely.
Okay, we're now moving towards the warehouse. Okay.
Here's the warehouse.
Now, this is the warehouse, and you can see the cartoons and cartoons upon cartoons. Mr. McIntosh? Yes. Tell us about it.
We have enough products, and the good thing is that we move products with exigency. So take for example, if we request SUNOCO to make products, they're going to make products within 2 weeks according to our specs, because we already have a database for what coming into Liberia. So it's not something that we're going to start a process all over. It's just for Mr. McIntosh to send a request to SUNOCO and say, I need such and such specs, and that product will be made in less than 2 weeks for exportation. So whatever you see here today is minute. When I say minute, because we have more products expected at any given time. Besides the oil, I see people using water in the radiator. It's unacceptable to use water in your radiator. Then they lie to people and say, oh, the place is too hot. That's not the case. Everyone should use antifreeze because of the weather condition. So we bring in what, 50-50 antifreeze. Just for example, this is what we have. And we have more products coming in. So stay away, because the thing is that when you use water, you stand a risk of destroying your radiator. It's going to get rusted. You drive from here to Bond County. Water evaporates into your engine. So by the time you think you got water in your car, you got nothing left. When you come to realize all the water evaporates and you're left for nothing. When you come to realize that the next thing that happens is a cylinder head. It's going to burn, they're going to shut the engine down. So we are recommending to every owner of motor vehicle to use antifreeze. And we do have antifreeze in country. In addition to that, And that's not, we got several antifreeze. We got green, we got pink, we got yellow. So take for example, I just show you why. Okay, hold on, I'm sorry. So now let me show you the green.
Well, what's the difference between the green and the yellow?
It depends on the vehicle, and we will determine that. When you come over to our facility, we'll tell you, say, this is what you need for your application. So this is gas treatment.
Okay.
We got bad gas in the country. Yeah. It's a fact. The gas comes from Ivory Coast. Majority of the vehicles in Liberia shouldn't be using regular gas, especially the one that comes from the United States. You purchase a $75,000 car, you are restricted to use Superb. But there is no super gas in the country. But now they bring the cars here. So what can we do to help the situation? Is to introduce the gas treatment. So if you use our gas treatment, it boosts the quality of the bad gasoline to good.
Okay.
We're not saying it's going to be perfectual, but we will do the best we can to give it an opportunity. So people use, in the United States of America, we use gas treatment if we decide to use it. But majority of the gas over there is good, so we bring it in the treatment to help the situation.
You keep emphasizing the United States, and I think the reason is that that's the place we set our standard.
Absolutely.
I like it.
And the reason why I mentioned the United States, because while we have quality control, China makes product for the United States, but up to certain standards.
Yes, certain standards.
And when those container comes in, it's checked. It is not just emitted in the country. When the container comes in from China to Liberia, it's an easy asset. There is no entity established to verify what's in that container. Take out the good, let us see as to whether it's good for the nation.
Yeah.
The only thing you see is on the market.
Okay.
And that's how the people get affected, because why? It's all bad.
You're talking about oil now. Let's talk about this oil a little bit.
Okay.
This is what I'm using in my car.
Good.
It's the 50, yeah, this one. And I'm satisfied with this. So tell us a little bit about the difference, the blue and this. I mean, better probably know.
Very simple. So this product is considered to be one of our super fleet engine oil. This oil is beautifully made with high viscosity. This is a very expensive product. But we're still able to find a means to make this product a little bit more affordable. I determine the prices on the market. SUNOCO gave me an opportunity to do that. So I'm just here to satisfy the people and to alleviate the hardship that they are going through. The economy is bad. Why waste the money behind wasteful products on the market? So that's why we are open to the public. So the 15W40 with this product, it takes you to almost 7,500 miles. So you can use this product for almost 3 months and a little bit
And
more.
how will you make profit? If other people put oil in our car, we go there every month and make more money. But if you're going for 3 or 4 months before we can change, how will you make profit?
So take for example, very good question. My contribution to Liberia is not so much of money. My contribution to Liberia for the people to benefit from what we have to introduce to
So
them.
your profit
So
is our satisfaction.
Correct. So take for example, I went to the United States, I worked, I came back home, I built a fabulous house, I bought a car, and I'm living the American dreams in Liberia. The same Lebanese who in Liberia today shipping all the money back to Beirut. They got families, they got loved ones. So they come and exploit the masses because they believe that they have the authority, they have the means to do it. So they exploit the Liberian people and send all that money back to Beirut. I'm taking the money from the United States of America to bring to my country to help to develop. That's my idea, that's my ideology. Not to send money back to the U.S. I'm bringing money from the U.S., I'm bringing opportunity from the U.S. I'm not taking money to go back there. But that's over. I'm not taking money to go back to, I'm bringing money from the U.S., I'm bringing opportunity to create jobs. I'm bringing opportunity to create jobs. Not to take, all the Lebanese guys, the Indians, taking the money right back to Bombay. The Lebanese, taking the money right back to Beirut. The Nigerians, taking the money to Lagos.
Or Abuja.
Or Abuja, wherever they come from. But I'm taking opportunities from the United States of America where I live and benefit to the Liberian people.
Mr. McIntosh, thank you very much. We won't be here too long. We came in the afternoon. We had to come. But we have to close up now.
Okay.
Maybe by asking for your final comments. We can't be too long. You have given the country a lot to know today. Thank you. What are your final comments?
Thank you very much, Mr. Cote. I appreciate your presence. I also appreciate his presence as well. And I also want to extend my gratitude to my staff who has been working under tremendous tax to ensure that this entity survives.
That's why you kept using viscosity. Is that viscosity?
Yeah, viscosity is the additive in the oil.
Wait a minute. This manager knows that word more than anything.
Okay.
Every time I invited to ELP, you know the viscosity, I tell my man, tell me in a minute to do. We have to take that to the
Okay, I can explain that to you.
Yeah,
I can take his place.
Yeah.
Viscosity is the additive. Oil cannot stand alone. The oil is considered to be base oil. It's just like a regular crude oil refined. So under that nomenclature, it's considered to be base oil. So whatever attached to it is called additive. When you put in the additive, it comes into combinations. When it meets that combinations, then it moves up the viscosity. Viscosity is a chemical that is in the oil that gives the oil longevity. It tells you how long the oil will last in your automobile. That's how you accrue to the point of 7,500 miles, 10,000 miles, and so forth.
We're hearing it from somebody else today.
But he's not.
Yes.
It tells you that we
Your
are.
final comment, sir. Every time viscosity, somebody else used to Your final comment, sir.
So in continuation, I'm grateful to have unique staff with great customer service. Our doors are open to the Liberian people. Nobody is prevented from using our product. We have the best product in country. I stand to my statement 100%. Anybody can challenge it, but I know at the end of the day they will be defeated because I know what SUNOCO stands for and I know what we have in country.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'd like to say many thanks to you for allowing us to come to interview you today. And I am a testimony to two things. Number one, the staff. When it comes to customer service. I've been there many times. I keep saying it. When it comes to customer service, they are number one. I can boast of that.
Thank you very much.
There may be other problems, but you don't see it in their faces. They're always happy here and give you good service.
Thank you.
Even the other man I just met here, Mr. Howard, he makes you feel at home. I just started saying here not too long, well, he makes you feel at home. And that's very good when it comes to customer service.
Thank you.
And the next thing I can attest to is the oil. I use it. For about a year now, that's what I use.
Thank you very much.
And I said it here publicly when the transport union came. So I want to say many thanks to you for allowing us to come here today.
Thank you.
I'd like to close up now and leave.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And to the public, let me join Mr. McIntosh in telling you to support this entity. He doesn't want money from you. He doesn't want you to go to the bank and give him money, but support the entity by buying from here and bringing your vehicles here for service. Thank you very much and have a good day.